Hey, we already going live, man. You know how we do it. Do, 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. Do, 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 do. Well, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Boy, that's my shit right there, boy. I was trash at that game, but that was my shit, though.
Oh yeah.
What's going on, people, man? As y'all already know, man, this is Cooler Talk Monday, man. Wait a minute, something's missing here. Let me go ahead and give y'all a little something that may be missing here for a second.
Get
So
something.
let's give you a little bit of that music. Get a little something. Oh yeah, there you go. It might be a little bit too loud, but we cooling on the Cooler Talk Monday side of the game. 6-man K Styles, man, Mike, Sports,
Yeah.
9,
I'm
right.
actually doing a double take right now, so y'all see a video uploaded while I'm actually doing a video. So nobody else do it like I do it, okay? I do it like this.
Okay, so oh yeah, but we appreciate everybody tuning in for this. But you know, we always gotta kick it off with the roll call. Mike said he'd already got a video showing up, so you ain't gonna hear much of him for right now.
Yeah, I gotta give him this.
Okay, that's cool.
Humble boys. Who the fuck y'all got? Ain't fucking nothing humble about me. Y'all should know that by now.
Oh, the most unhumble ass motherfucker I know. Yeah. We know.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, let me just calm down. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta do this shit the proper way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, Luke Kane, Kung Lao, Katana, Shiva, Goro, Johnny Cage, all of them. Welcome to Cooler Talk Mondays, y'all. Shout out to my guy, your host, the head in charge, Mr. 6-man K Styles, and the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Mad Mike Sports, man.
Dig it.
Y'all already know, man. I gotta show y'all some love, man. If you subscribe to AFN, y'all already know I'm Night Rider. Y'all follow your boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm finna go ahead and just turn this over to my guys, man, because they already know what the hell going on.
Mm-hmm.
We went and opened up a can of whoop ass yesterday. A king size can of whoop ass yesterday on them 49ers.
On them who?
On them 49ers. The number one defense in the league. 49ers. Did y'all forget about that?
Mm-hmm.
I guess
if y'all wonder what am I doing, this is the Victory Fan.
Hold on, let me say this again. The number one defense in the league.
I don't think they get it.
They ain't heard it. The number one defense in the league, 49ers. Come on now.
Hey, man, you already know it, man.
It's time for the media to get them boy their flowers, man. We coming. We coming. I don't care about Stephen A. Smith wearing a cowboy hat smoking a cigar. Talking about them cowboy losing. He better pay attention. And them birds is coming. Not birds, them birds. We coming.
The dirty birds.
More
likely.
Yes, sir.
More like it.
Say that, man. But hey, man, I'm finna get back to kicking it with my family, man. I know I'm pretty sure everybody know what's going on. Everybody heard. But I appreciate all the prayers, all the thoughts and shit like that, man. I'm gonna let these boys go ahead and get to the show, man. And on that note, that's the Bombay. Y'all be good, man.
Bumbaclop.
Yes, sir.
Y'all be good,
Appreciate
man.
that, bro.
Enjoy the show. I'm gonna be tuning in. Shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all follow everybody, man. Joseph Thorne, I know Joseph Thorne was at homecoming. Damn it, I wish I could have seen him, but we gonna link up though. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all be good, man. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Hey,
Yes,
tell
sir.
your boy, tell your boy to throw that Buccaneer hoodie in the garbage too. While at it.
Oh, that shit away, burn it.
You know damn well the boy that throwing that shit in the garbage. Hey man, y'all be good, man. Do y'all thing.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to the Night Rider, man. Y'all already know. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to AFN, man. Make sure you show them some love and make sure you recap with Coach Unchained and the rest of the AFN crew who had an earlier show. Props up to them as well. Let's go ahead and get back into the real and today's roll call. We kicking it off with Joseph Thornton, Big Ant, Darnell Partridge. We got the Falcon therapist. We got the homie Juan, Marcus Johnson. If my mouse works right, William Amy, Deshaun Caswell. Amy, I said that. Cody Caleb. We got Low Ski, Brian Peoples, Silas Draven, Andrew G, Terry Mitchell, Jarvis Williams, Eric Mack, Melvin Emery, John St. Clair, Sonia, John C, D. Coleman, Clay Melvin. We got Michael Walker, not that Michael Walker. ATL Leo, we got Terry in the building, Sherman Wood, we got Pamela, Bobby Boy Zone 3, Prince 1 Vamp, Low Key Zell, we got Lyrics Mom in the building. Like I said, Pamela's in the building. Hey, Yusuke, Zigzag, Kenan Moss. Hey, we gonna kick it off here in 3, 2. All right, before we start the show, we got a few of the female Falcon fans faithful in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all put some flowers in there for the ladies. These are the ride or dies we got here. Put some flowers in the chat for the ladies in attendance.
Please. Man, Mike love the ladies.
And shout out to the homie Rakondo. He just got off a live, man. Like I said, good live that he came, gave his thoughts. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, and if y'all haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out as well. There you go. Put some flowers in for the ladies. One of these days, y'all ladies gonna get on this show with us. I'm telling you. Y'all better get ready. All right. So, Mike, as we coming off a 28-14 win over the, as y'all saw what Knight Rider said before he popped off, the number 1 defense in the league. While we sticking to that subject on defense, and you say you wanted to elaborate on it, what was your thought on the Falcons defense against San Francisco? And what I'm talking about on defense, I'm talking about in particular to Mr. T1000.
Ooh, that's mighty interesting. First thing what I saw, I didn't see a lot of confusion this time out like that. I didn't see guys rushing to get into a spot. I didn't see guys, looking at each other trying to figure out where they needed to be. The defense looked to flow a lot more smoothly, whether it's because Rashawn Evans was the guy that is in charge of making the signals, or it was, as we know, T1000, aka Mr. Troy Andersen, Mr. Andersen.
Who's there? Are you sure about that, Mr. Anderson?
Andersen. All right. We really just walked accidentally into that. I had no plans on saying that, but you see how it works over here.
Exactly.
You are the chosen one.
Exactly.
You are the one.
Dreaming of Zion away, sleeping awake.
You see how we accidentally roll into a lot of stuff? You're not gonna get this nowhere else, man.
You ain't get that nowhere. But yeah, like you said, like you said, I'll just.
I don't think he is, man. I think he's the real deal, though. I really do think he's the real deal.
Mm-hmm. Right. And like you said, Rashawn Evans was the play. Yeah, like you said, Rashawn Evans was the play with the signal call on that defense. But, but you got what else you got to say about him? Well, Mr. T1000.
I like the thing, and I kind of went over with you guys earlier, but the thing that really sticks out to me, he's not your prototypical middle linebacker. I saw Dean actually using him in situations where he was an edge guy. That's really, he's coming off the edge. Now, he may have started in the middle and some sort of weird stunt. I have to go back and watch it, but I saw him on the edge rushing towards the quarterback. So that's unique. So I don't know what he's thinking exactly, but from what I understand, this dude is going to be a weapon on that defense. I think he has the type of physical makeup to be able to do multiple things for this defense, and that's goes into several things, like you said. I don't know if Michael Walker can contend with this dude's physical stature. Like there's nothing against, because I still think Michael Walker has a place on this defense. I just don't know if it's a starter.
I'm sorry, this comment had me tripping. He said Michael Walker, Rashawn equals Bubba and Spike. Troy and Rashawn equals Bubba and Devon.
They ain't gonna do it now.
No, we ain't gonna do it. We ain't got no graphics right now.
Bubba and Spike. You know what? Damn, that man said Bubba and Spike. God.
Which Spike Dudley are you talking about? You talking about little runt of the litter Spike Dudley, or the head of the Dudley table Spike Dudley?
I guess the Spike doesn't get his ass whipped all the time.
Oh, we talking about ECW Spike Dudley.
ECW Spike.
But yeah, we still got to see, like I said, we still have to see it done in consecutive games. But what you saw from this game was you see what can potentially be. Now, it's not going to be one of those things where I'm going to say that, okay, we got the gym, we got the he's still learning as he's going. Troy Andersen, he's still got some tackles that he has to shore up. You can tell he's still kind of flying around the ball, but I know what play you're talking about, Mike. Like I said, he's essentially, I'm trying to put the player comparison to him. He's essentially how the Cardinals are using Derwin James. Not the Cardinals, but the Chargers. My bad.
Yeah.
Chargers. I was saying Carter because I was gonna say Isaiah Simmons. I was like, nah.
He was supposed to be, and that's what Isaiah Simmons is supposed to be.
Right. But yeah, like I said, they used him on some stunts. That was very good. And like you said, the main thing was no wasted motion. He was moving. He was not hesitant.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing man coverage on the outside. He was playing man coverage on the inside. So I agree with you, Mike, that he is essentially going to be one of those premium toys. You know, them high premium toys that you couldn't buy at Toys R Us because they were too damn expensive. That's what Troy Andersen is going to be for Dean Pease.
I mean, Michael I think Troy and Walker are going to be the future. I don't see that anymore because what I've seen from Rashawn Evans as that Mike guy. Again, he's been more consistent than Michael Walker. Let's just keep that real. He's never going to be a guy that's going to be excellent cover guy, but you put him, again, we see it, when you put him next to a quality middle linebacker like a Troy who can get to certain spots, you see the value in Rashawn Evans. He has to have a running mate. And with Michael Walker, he hasn't looked great, but and just this one game. Granted, it's just one game. I could be
just one game
overreacting, but it's just one game. But in this one game, Rashawn Evans looked like a completely different linebacker. And I did a player evaluation. I'm gonna update that player evaluation as far as the linebacker is concerned. And I said in the previous one that I don't see Rashawn Evans being signed back with the Atlanta Falcons. And I do not think that based on what I've seen just this year. Like I said, in this game, I see the value in Rashawn Evans. He's a thumper. He has more quickness than I thought. But I'm starting to see what Dean Pease looks in Rashawn Evans. He's not supposed to be the guy that moves around like that. He's supposed to be the guy that cleans it up. So you got a guy who can move around like a Troy Andersen, a.k.a. Mr. Andersen, a.k.a. Mr. T1000. Like, you're starting to see his value in a linebacker. And I actually want Rashawn Evans back now based on what I've seen.
Mm-hmm. And just like Coach here said, Evans looked relaxed. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like you said, when you're playing in this type of defense, and Dean Pease, and like I said, Dean Pease has experience with linebacker combinations. When we talk about Ray Lewis and Ed Hartwell, Teddy Bruschi, Mike Vrabel, like you said, you always had the linebacker that was the thumper. You had the one that thumps, and then you had the one that flows. You got the guy that take the body blows. The other linebacker flows. And I think what it is with Michael Walker is because Michael Walker was still kind of learning to play that inside linebacker. His mindset was still outside linebackerish. His instincts were still outside linebacker, so it was kind of like he was hesitant and thinking too much. And Rashawn Evans kind of had to overthink to compensate for that. So that's why it kind of looked off. But in that second half of that Tampa Bay game, when you started to see Troy Andersen starting to get a little bit more implemented in getting some playing time with Rashawn Evans. This is why we said when Troy Andersen got in the game, it looks like a completely different defense because now they aggressive. Now they attacking the line of scrimmage. Everybody's looking at it like, okay, he's going to be the wild kid with his hair on fire. Let him run around and make plays.
Mm-hmm.
I can be the linebacker, like you said, the linebacker to control and clean up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what has been the biggest difference. And this is what the biggest difference that you've seen in this game, because you saw it for 4 quarters. You didn't see it for a quarter. You saw it for $1.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, there's a question here. Decom said, "Do y'all think they gave Walker too much too early, giving him the Mike duties?"
No,
No, they had to see.
he had the most experience in this particular
Mhm.
scheme, so he didn't really have a choice. Rashawn Evans didn't. Like, you got to understand, that was a different defense because he didn't have complete control of that Tennessee defense.
Right.
He kind of had to like integrate what he wanted along with Mike Vrabel wanted to do. So it wasn't his defense. So now this is his defense, his makeup, and Michael Walker understands this particular defense. And that's the difference. So I don't think you gave him too much responsibility. He was the one that, but now we're seeing Rashawn Evans picking up speed. Obviously, the question now is, all right, who gets the Mike duties from this point on?
I would kind of say they may have get. I mean, I can kind of see why they did it, because they, like you said, at the time, like you said, you still had Deion Jones on the injury list, and you really was kind of thin at that position, so they really didn't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because what Dean Pease and Arthur Smith are, what they're known for is not trying to rush rookies out there too soon.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what Mike is talking about when he's saying he's the most experienced that we have. Like I say, you give him that opportunity to play that Mike, give him the opportunity to see what he can do in that position. And like you said, for a whole game and a quarter, you've seen this combination of Rashad Evans and Troy Andersen work. Now, what you do with Michael Walker is you don't take no snaps away from. What I'm gonna say, you like I said, what you do is you move him to more of his spot linebacker role, or he's a guy that you can bring in, like essentially as a starter. Like I said, if Troy Andersen and Rashawn Evans come up these next couple games and they putting up this same type of game where they flying to the ball, they stopping the run, they defending the pass well, I don't see Michael Walker really getting too much more. I really don't see him in the Falcons' future, to be honest with you. But
Rashawn Evans wasn't a signal caller. That's what we're talking about. He was a Mike linebacker, but he wasn't a signal caller.
Yeah. Rashad Evans was the signal caller. He's the guy calling the plays on defense. But yeah, like I said, but it works for Michael Walker though. Like I said, if they go ahead and they can move him back to that outside linebacker role, have him play that spot linebacker, come in, be that seventh, eighth guy off the bench.
Mm-hmm. He can make plays. Like I said, he can make plays.
Yeah.
But like when you see him, the thing is the defense. We gotta stop looking at players as an individual when it comes down to the defense and just team. Period. If like we were saying about they were saying about Marcus Mariota and team rallying around Marcus Mariota. Well, it doesn't matter if Desmond Ridder is a better quarterback. If they're playing better with Marcus Mariota versus the quote unquote better quarterback, then you gotta make that decision to yourself as the coach says, well, I know Desmond Ridder has the better physical makeup as far as and mental makeup as a quarterback, as an actual quarterback, but the team is rallying around. They play better with Marcus Mariota. They believe in Marcus Mariota. Well, as a coach, you got to go with the momentum. Whoever got the momentum of the defense playing better with Marcus Mariota or Michael Walker or Troy Andersen, if they playing with better with Troy Andersen, well, you got to go with Troy Andersen until something changes, and then all right, Mike, all right, the kind of slow down, the defense kind of slowed down. Let's see what you can do. But at this point, he cannot afford to say, all right, I know I gave Michael Walker the signal, the responsibility, but at this point, the defense just looks so much better with Troy. Well, I gotta stay with Troy and kind of integrate Michael Walker into it. You cannot ignore results. That's what it comes down. The dude getting 300 yards or 200 yards, or they stopping the defense. Well, you gotta stay with the hot hand.
Yeah, man. Like I said, if a team is rallying around a guy, you don't break that. You don't, like you said, you don't break that up. Now when the team starts being like, okay, I don't lose confidence in this guy. Now you need to put this other guy in. That's where you make the switch. But this team, they love Mariota. They love Troy Andersen. They fighting for these guys, and this is why you still see Mariota as the starting quarterback, because these guys are fighting with him. They're fighting for him. They are behind him. This is what the quote unquote brotherhood was supposed to be under Dan Quinn. You seeing more of a brotherhood now than you did back then. Got the damn head coach and head coach drinking brews with the offensive line and shit. Don't think I saw Cordero Patterson in there drinking too, so I saw his ass in there as well.
Yeah, man. Man, you gotta do that.
But you can see this coaching staff, they got belief in these players. These players believe in each other because they know nobody else does. It's all about believing in each other in that locker room now. Like I said. Like I said, we all we got. Like I said, 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, 4 beers, 5 beers, 6 beers, 7 beers, 8 beers, 9 beers, and a shot of vodka.
I was going to say. Go ahead, you guys. Go ahead.
Hold on, there was a question. So, are you saying that Evans has to think more playing next to Walker than he does to Andersen? I wouldn't say he has to think more. He has to compensate more. Because when your running mate is kind of hesitant in his responsibilities, which Michael Walker was, and then you got Troy Andersen who really just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go out there and do something. Now you don't have to think about his responsibility. You can focus on your job. See, like I said, when Michael Walker is still not used to being an inside linebacker, so he's hesitating. So if he's hesitating and me being the experienced guy, I have to compensate for his goddamn hesitation. And now we both look bad.
Just that's put it as simple. Everybody can't be hitting the same hole. That's essentially what was happening with those guys. Both of them reacting to the same responsibility.
Right. Like I said, it's like Mike sitting up here talking on the show, and I'm just sitting here doing this, staring at the camera for the whole damn show.
Right.
Let's see how that works. I'm gonna just sit and just stare. Let's see how it goes.
No. Then I'll be feeling awkward. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, talk about what?
Exactly. You see what just happened right there? now it throws the chemistry off. It throws
throws
a lot of
everything
the
off.
plan off. See, I can't be sitting on here looking at a camera for an hour doing this.
No. I'll be looking at you like, what the hell is going on? This motherfucker gonna say something. Why he just looking?
Did this dude just y'all be looking like, did this dude just have a fentanyl episode or what?
I'm just like,
motherfucker be looking like Raphael Warnock with the goofy face.
and Ron, let me correct you real quick. 4.4 speed doesn't mean any damn thing in the NFL.
Nah.
That doesn't mean it means nothing. You gotta understand what you're doing. This is what we say. I don't see some guys that got into the NFL, they run 4.2s, but they can't get open.
Mm-hmm.
John Ross for one. Everybody remember him.
Oh, the 419 kid.
The 419 kid couldn't get open worth a damn, but he was a 4.9. He ran a 4.19 though, but he couldn't get open. Speed means nothing. It's all about their reaction time, being able to understand what you're looking at, react to it, and how fast.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I want to ask everybody a question. I might be a little petty here for asking this question. Mike, I'm gonna ask you this question. And before we do that, we have a $4.99 super chat by Ephraim Jones. Said Arthur Smith is doing magic again, bringing best out of Marcus Mariota, just like he did Ryan Tannehill when people thought they were done. Mm-hmm. But let me ask y'all a question. I'm going to be a little bit petty here. You don't mind if I ask a petty question, Mike? Do you?
Hey, go ahead. I like it.
Okay.
You already got my antennas up like that.
When the NFL draft was here, and the Falcons made their second round and third round picks, who were some of these Falcon fans was mad that the Falcons didn't get? That they picked Troy Andersen over this guy. Woo! I don't hear too much of that N'Kobe Dean talk. I ain't heard much of N'Kobe Dean. I think everybody done felt. Everybody love Troy Andersen now. Oh my goodness. Yep. But yeah, like I said, sweetness, the butter. Yeah, like you said, we ain't saying Troy Andersen still got work to do, but the biggest difference between Troy Andersen and Michael Walker is there was no hesitancy on defense whatsoever. You can tell. Anybody can damn tell that. It was almost like watching Mike Davis trying to run the ball from last year.
Wow.
Hit the hole, Mike.
Hit the hole. Damn.
Oh my God. Oh man, I remember that show, boy. That shit, that was one of the funniest shows we had, boy. We ain't gonna go down that road. We ain't gonna go down that road. Yeah.
No, I think he got like two tackles.
He got two tackles. He got two tackles. I think he only played in one game this year for 2 tackles. Yeah. Now, could be still recovering from the shoulder injury. You don't know. But right now, it seems like we made the damn right pick right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna say that comment for later. He'll talk about Trey Hunter. Yeah, we're gonna say that one for later on in the show. Okay. So we got the linebackers out the way. There was a comment here earlier I want to kind of touch up on. And I want to get everybody's opinion on this right here. Low Key said the one player that has stepped up is OZ. And boy, let me tell you something right here. For all those that think that Calvin Ridley would do wonders in this offense, he's doing everything opposite of Calvin Ridley right now. I know that's going to be an unpopular take, but OZ is pretty much feeding off of Kyle Pitts and Drake London, and he's taking every advantage of it, and I love it. He ain't backsliding. He ain't alligator arming shit. Like I said, he had the fumble in the first game, which was unfortunate against the Saints. They sat him for most of that game, but ever since that fumble in that first game, he has came up with some big, crucial plays. And he was big in this game, too. He set the tone. You going to concentrate on Kyle Pitts? You going to concentrate on Drake London? Okay. Let me run this crossing route for about 40 yards on your ass. This dude has been busting zones all season so far. And it's kind of crazy too, because he's doing a hell of a lot better than what Russell Gage is doing with Tom Brady. I'll tell you that much.
I'm going to Tampa Bay, trying to be petty, and he end up looking like absolute dog shit down there. Yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about Kamikaze Gage? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kamikaze Gage, yeah. So what did you think about OZ and how OZ has been playing so far this year?
I'm actually not surprised that he's actually fulfilling his prophecy when it comes out to his scouting report is concerned. He's a guy that can get open, use his 4.4 speed. He's a possession receiver for the most part. In college, he was a a possession receiver.
Don't fucking.
Oh, I know you know.
Don't remind me.
I know you know.
That boy used to eat up Georgia Tech defense like a mud.
Mm-hmm. He's a high volume receiver, and he's like I said, he's just fulfilling his prophecy. This is exactly who he is. He's a guy that can get open, whether it's deep or over the middle. You know, the thing with him has always been size. He was just a little guy with a lot of fight, and like I said, man, I like that. I love what I'm seeing from him. That's exactly what he is, man. Like I wouldn't say I'm surprised, because he's been a playmaker for us ever since he's been here. Like, I'm not surprised at his ability to make plays. probably, if there's anything, how clutch he's been. Because every time
Mhm.
we need a big play on offense, it's always him. Because guys are always, like you said, double. The attention is always on Kyle Pitts. The attention is always on Drake London. So he's eating. But I am surprised by if anything, I'm surprised by is how clutch he's been.
Mhm. There you go. Doesn't do that really did that. Like down, do your dance, do your dance, do your dance, down, do your dance, do your dance. Yeah, that's Calvin really right there.
Well, he ain't Cam really trying to gritty on the field, ducking down from defenders and all that. Nah, he ain't.
Nah, because he's out there blocking too, and he's willing to block, and that's the crazy thing. Because he's literally the smallest
Bro, I
receiver on
don't.
the team.
Yeah, yeah, we know Cam really ain't trying to block nobody. They'll probably try to block the NFL numbers from texting his ass or calling them, but he ain't about to block nobody on the field.
He gonna be block. He gonna be blocking numbers from the motherfuckers he owe money to, but he ain't blocking on no goddamn football field. you like, oh, that's man. Oh no, but can't pick that up. I owe him about 5,000. No, I'm good. But yeah, man, Oz has been a blessing for this offense. The most unlikely guy that everybody would have thought that had been an impact player is being the biggest impact player in the wide receiving room.
Mm-hmm.
How funny does that sound? Yeah, OZ. Yeah, like I said, OZ had some very key blocks, and like you said, and Kyle Pitts, he's blocking well down the field. Cordero Hodges is blocking downfield. Like these guys have bought into what they trying to do. They know this team is going to want to run the football. Your chances will come,
Mm-hmm.
and once your chances come, we're giving you the opportunity to take advantage of it. This is why you see Kyle Pitts getting his first touchdown in the United States, which sounds weird as hell.
In the United States.
They're like, wait, you look, first NFL touchdown in the United States. You look like, huh? What the is you talking? Yeah. Oh snap! We got another one. Another one of our Falcon Queens that walked in here. Asia, what's going on?
Yeah.
You need to be more consistent. We need to see you more often. Come on now. You know what? You know everybody missed you over here. Let's see. Y'all go. You want to go ahead and you got anything else to say about OZ?
No, that's really it. Just him being as clutch. Like I said, you need players that's gonna be in position to make plays, and that's what he's been doing, man. You need to play late in the game. We know that OZ can make his plays because one of the things we've actually struggled with, like Cordero Hodge has gotten open, but he drops a lot of passes. So naturally, you got to go to the next man up, and the next man up that's making plays is OZ.
Mm-hmm. Todrick, please don't do me like that, man. Please don't do me like that. Fuck Alabama.
Yeah, please, bro.
If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here. I think Jahmyr Gibbs can be the James Cook for us next year.
I can't stand Alabama.
If y'all wondering why, if y'all wondering why I'm looking like this, is Jeff Collins ran Jahmyr Gibbs out of Georgia Tech. Yeah, that's why I'm looking like this right now. A lot of people don't know that. It's kind of weird that a lot of people don't know that Jahmyr Gibbs played at Georgia Tech for 2 years and transferred to Alabama because Jeff Collins ain't shit. Oh boy, y'all about make me go into a crazy that one right there. But hold on, okay. Before we get to the DeAndre Hunter extension thing, I got one question for a lot of people here, and I want y'all to answer this as truthful and honest as you possibly can. And Mike, I want you to answer this too. How do you feel about the culture of the Atlanta Falcons and how did you feel about what Arthur Smith did with the offensive line, and how do you feel how that resonates as far as with the rest of the team? And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and get into a like check. So we're going to give y'all a couple seconds to hit that like button. Let me go ahead and hit it off with the hit that like button. We got 176 people in here. Got to get at least 90 up in here. Hey, got Bridget in the building. That's one of the goons right there. Hey,
act right.
Exactly. Where we at, Mike? Hey. Gotta hit that like button, y'all. It's free.
74. Good gracious.
74. Gotta get at least about another. Gotta at least get 6 more in here. At least 6.
Just hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Help a brother out. I'm gonna have to bring that victory fan back out.
One more, people. One more.
I had to bring the victory fan back out.
All right, 81.
81. Okay, cool. Now, Mike, I know you probably asking K Styles. Before we get to the question. Now, I'm gonna say that question for later. So, Mike, how do you feel about the beer session of Arthur Smith with the offensive line, and how do you feel about what he's bringing to Atlanta, especially when the majority of the Atlanta Falcon media wanted him gone? The Atlanta sports media wanted Arthur Smith gone.
You know what? Oh, they already mad at me. They stay mad at me for something. So I'm going to add to it. It just shows you how soft and how many punk bitches that we had that are Falcon fans. You some punk bitches. If you had that attitude, he was a fake tough guy, you know deep and down in your heart, you said it. So if you said that and you was thinking that he's a fake tough guy, then you's a punk bitch. Because now y'all want to say, ooh, I like this guy. I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember. We got the video. The videos are still up. I remember the comments. I can go through the comments. For 2 years, everybody was calling him a fake tough guy. And I don't like the way he's talking to the media. The media is doing his job. He's doing a job. Yeah. All y'all punk bitches now. Like now he's sipping a brew. He's actually winning the way he wants to fucking win now. Not the way you guys wanted to win. He's winning. He's doing exactly his way. Know that song? My way. Yeah.
It wasn't my way. My way.
Gotta keep great style about
that. Y'all know I watched too much TV growing up, boy. I watched too much TV and music videos, boy. That's all I did. Outside, but I went outside.
Hey, y'all some punk bitches for that. Now y'all now you got to eat your words because a lot of y'all said he was a fake tough guy. Why? Because he didn't do what every other coach did. He didn't go in there kissing ass like Dan Quinn. He didn't go kissing the fans' ass, saying we're gonna fight every Tuesday.
We're gonna go out there. Every Tuesday. We're gonna play mad. We're gonna fight.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna fight like hell. We're gonna fight like hell. And we're gonna embrace the suck.
And your defense is getting bent over on a daily basis.
Daily
fuck out of it. And this is what D. Coleman said. He said, y'all already wrote our obituary, set the tone for his tenure.
Yeah. I think I just think it's funny. I go look at these comments and everybody say, ooh, damn, this is the coach I can get it. Now you want to say that? Why? Because he's getting the wins? Why? Because he was getting rid of Julio Jones? He got rid of all our favorite players. He was a bad guy. He was a fake tough guy because he was getting rid of everybody that we loved over the years. He's a fake tough guy before that. And now these same content creators that we see talking about they writing headlines and saying the Falcons smashed and dominated the 49ers. These are the same people that say he was a fake tough guy. Go look at their articles or go look at their videos. You can go and see it. This is why I say go, please follow everybody. You can smell the bullshit when it comes. Because at some point, the shit goes look, it gonna come across your nose. You know how Pepe Pew be when you be following the scent? Yeah, that's how it is. Smell the bullshit.
Like, oh, let's come back here. Mwah, mwah. Shift out the field. Mwah, mwah.
Oh, you gonna smell it. You gonna smell the
Here you go, Ultra Shadow. We're pissed off.
We're pissed off. We're pissed off. We're gonna fight hard. None of our guys like losing.
Oh my God.
We're not going to take this anymore.
Look, I'm about to say, boy, his pissed off face was the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life, boy, because he looked pissed off and confused. That I think he said he should say we was confused because he looked confused. He didn't look pissed. He looked confused. He looked like this.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about every last one of them, Aaron Freeman included. Every last one of them. They know exactly who the fuck they are. And I do not take nothing I say back.
Yep, the booty talk 12 defense, man. It was bad, bro. Let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all look, bro? This defense literally is fourth in the league in takeaways.
Y'all said Dean P didn't know what the hell he was doing. These guys, you can go weeks. You can go as far as 2 to 3 weeks ago and see these people say that. 4 weeks ago, a month, 2, 3 months. They've been saying this, and now everybody want to jump on board because you're starting to see it.
We sounded crazy when we said run the damn ball.
Yeah, and everybody want to adopt that philosophy now. Y'all know where it came from. It originated.
Oh, they already know because
let's keep it real.
Because I get tagged every time somebody says run the damn ball. I always get tagged in it. So we already know. They know where it come from. I mean, toot my home damn horn, but I'm just saying. If you want to establish a new culture, you have to establish toughness. And this is what they are doing. My bad, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to look at some stuff. Hold on. The Falcons are 10 sack. The Falcons have almost 50% of the sacks they got all of last year by week 6. Think about that for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the same guy y'all said that don't know what the hell he's talking about. And Dean Pease, he's a fake. He said you don't know what he's doing. And look, man, look. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. That's why we gotta wait and see, get these guys opportunity, give them time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Get these guys time they do.
Right.
Get these time to develop.
Antonio Holloway, so don't forget Terrence Moore hating that. Boy, that motherfucker is the hater of all haters, man. That motherfucker hated Michael. How about that? For y'all that love Michael Vick, Terrence Moore used to hate Michael Vick. He hated him just as bad as he hated everybody else. He hated everything Atlanta Falcons, bro. I ain't even gonna tell you. I used to read the newspaper, boy. Every article I seen with him is, like I said, if I summed it up in one phrase, his phrase was "fuck the Atlanta Falcons." That's what every article just said to me. But yeah, like you said, him. Does anybody know why they had the beers? Do they know what was the requisite for them to have the beers?
If you saw my video, you know exactly why.
Mm-hmm. Yes. They said it was the offensive line's idea to drink the beers after the game. Arthur Smith said, "You can do that. We can do that. But not only did you have to win, but you had to make sure this rushing attack had over 100 yards." They went to the clubhouse with the fans drinking beers.
You hear that? With the fans. So they want you guys to be a part of this. Support them.
Mm-hmm. Like we always said, it's not going to be pretty. The Falcons are not playing pretty football, but they're playing beautiful football. Now, eventually, the passing game is going to have to kick it up just a little bit. But for right now, if the Falcons are winning by running the football and playing defense, they're going to continue to run the damn ball and play defense. This is why we say here. You cannot expect to have the Michael Vick experience with the Matt Ryan numbers. If you don't know what that means is you have a mobile offense, but don't expect a run and gun score. No, don't expect run and gun. Don't what the fuck offense they call air raid numbers.
Air raid offense. They want the college experience in the NFL, and that just doesn't exist. The reason why you get those type of numbers in college is because those guys are undisciplined, untrained, and most of those guys are 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, 22. They young as a mug. So you're not going to get that in the NFL. These are the best of the best. And in college, it's not like that. You got guys who are going to be in the NFL, and that's less than probably 5 to 10%, and less than 5% on the team, on one particular team, and 10% in all of the NCAA. That's actually going to make it to the NFL.
Right. Marcus
Mariota. It's not doable. It's not doable at all. We want, like I said, that's all cute and all to watch that type of stuff. I don't personally, I really hated Tennessee Alabama game. That shit was some bullshit. 5 touchdowns in the game. One player got 5 touchdowns in one game, and not one damn. He didn't say, "All right, let's just roll the coverage to the guy." No, this dumb son bitch did the same stuff all game long. And I'm talking about Nick Saban, who's supposed to be a defensive guru.
It's like, bro, it's like watching two people play Madden on rookie mode with all the attributes to all the coverage, all the defensive attributes to 0.
Bro, what we talking about? All the attributes to 0. Like, bro, what are we talking about? That ain't no good game. That's not football. That's not what football is supposed to be about.
It may, but like you say, it's just that. It's just the mindset of the casual football fan really pertains to. The more points you score, the more entertaining it is for me. It's just like with the NBA. The more 3-pointers you shoot, the more exciting the NBA is. The more dunks you put, the more exciting NBA is. If you got a team that shoots mid-range jump shots all day, they're considered boring. You got guys that shoot 12-footers, up and unders, post moves. That's considered boring. Now, if you got motherfuckers like James Harden who sit here and double dribble every time he makes a move and do 3 step backs before he shoot the ball, now that's exciting.
Fred, shut the hell up. That shit was not no good game. That shit was entertaining. Okay,
that was
good game. Entertaining is not the same.
That was entertaining.
That's entertaining. That's not a good game. A good game is actually when you playing good defense, good offense, good coaching, and you scoring less than 25 points a game. Those are good games. Any game where you have both teams scoring less than 25 points, that's a good game. That's a quality game. But when you combine for damn 40, 100 damn points, what the hell the defense?
Hold on, let me look something up. Okay, I don't give a damn about that. Let me look something up right quick. Alabama, Tennessee. Let's see. Alabama, Tennessee, 52-49. Both teams combined for good God Almighty, 1,226 yards.
That was entertaining. Exactly what we just. That's great for TV. That's great for the networks. That's great for NCAA. But real football fans don't want to see that crap. Ain't no defense. Ain't no coaching.
How you have a guy that got 6 catches for 207 yards and 5 touchdowns? What kind of shit is that? But enough of that, man.
Just saying.
Let's go ahead and get to this question. We're gonna end the show on this kind of question right here. And that was what Tajik was asking about the thoughts on the DeAndre Hunter extension. I might go ahead and break the news to them if they may not have heard. Floor is yours.
The contract that was signed, I know a lot of Hawks fans was wondering whether or not DeAndre Hunter will be in the mix as far as the future is concerned, and how much he will get. Well, the contract is here. 4-year deal, contract extension for $95 million in total. So what that about less than
Let me see, 4 years. You said 4 years.
And 14. That's about like 14.
About 16. About 15, 16.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, so they got him on a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal for a young guy that can play on both sides of the ball. Obviously, he is a good spot-up shooter. He can actually, dribble, penetrate, get to the hole. So he's not one of those guys who's just a spot-up shooter. He can do multiple things on the offensive end. Defensively, he's just absolutely amazing. He's probably one of the premier on-ball defenders, perimeter defenders. Gets the steals, averages about 5 to 7 rebounds a game, which is always a good thing from a forward. But like I said, most importantly, with Trae Young not being much of any help on defense, just a poor defender. I don't say that. He's just a poor defender. I don't say he's not any help, but he's a poor defender. Every once in a while, he'll have games where he's getting steals and whatnot, but actually,
look, I'm about to say Trae Young got that bless your heart defense.
He tried. He tried.
Bless your heart.
But that's what DeAndre. He's the guy. He's basically getting paid to do what Trae lacks for. Right. Come here, play some defense. That's it. That's his job. You gotta have one of those guys on your team.
That's your best perimeter defender. You gotta keep one of your best perimeter. You gotta have perimeter defenders in the NBA now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you ain't got no perimeter defenders, boy, you might as well kiss your goddamn season goodbye.
Mm-hmm. This
is why they got the DeJounte Murray. This is why you extend the DeAndre Hunter. This is why AJ Griffin. I'll make sure I said that name right.
Yeah.
Okay, I made sure I said that name right because I was thinking of AJ Price, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that sounds
yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird." Yeah. So you need that's one of the things, and to kind of match it with Clint Capella's presence in the middle, this is where the Hawks needed. They need defense. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Devontae is in the chat or not. Well, Devontae is in the chat here right now, and he's the one that put the numbers up for the Hawks. The Hawks was the second best efficient offensive team last year, but they was one of the worst defensive teams last year. And he said this is why they traded for Justin Holiday. This is why you got the Holiday brothers here. You got more perimeter defenders. You got more grit guys. This is another thing the Hawks have been missing too. And this is what DeJounte Murray brings to this team. Is you got guys that are gritty. You got guys that, okay, if you're going to be shit talking a star player, we're going to come and bust you in the mouth. This is why when the Hawks made it to the Eastern Conference Final, this is why Solomon Hill was so important to that team.
Yep.
The only role that he had was you was not finna bully the superstar.
You gotta have those guys. You gotta have some gangsters on. You gotta have some goons on your squad that take care of the superstar. Take care of the star. The most important person on that brand.
Right. Like I said, DeAndre Hunter is not really the talker. He's not. He don't really talk shit. He half the time I be thinking he mute most of the time. I don't think I've ever heard him speak. but like you said, if he just stay healthy, his problem is just health. Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Stay healthy. Try to do what he can to stay healthy. That's his major issue. But his perimeter defense is going to be very important for this team.
Without question. But I like the way the team is coming together. These guys are young, they're fast, they're quick. They play with a lot of emotion. If you look at how the roster is constructed now, they play with a lot of emotion and and they're going to need that because for whatever reason, they hate Trae Young, I guess because he's yellow. He yellow as hell. He light skinned. His hair ain't nappy. He ain't got Negro hair like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, they hate Trae. They hate Trae Young because he looked like the Crimson Chin. The Crimson Chin.
They can't stand that, man. So you gonna need some goals around here, man. They got that.
That's the nigga chin right there.
That man said Egyptian Arabic. What the hell?
This motherfucker look like Emotep.
Damn.
That boy look like he stuck a fork in a damn socket, boy. Oh man. But yeah, this Hawk, man, like I said, I can't wait till I think they said the season's supposed to start here pretty soon, man. I can't wait to giving y'all some more, giving y'all a little bit of this Hawk content, man. You gotta give you a little bit more of that. Reason why I haven't done no Georgia Tech content is because they've actually been winning, so I'm not doing no content until they lose.
What?
Nah, ever since I don't talk. Well, this is the first time I talked about, but when I haven't done content on them, they win games. So I'm not gonna do no Tech content. That's some bullshit, but I'm for real. We need all the superstition we can right now.
Hey, I'm not hating on you.
Right. ATL said the power of the chin. What is it? I got the power of the Black Panther. All right, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a little funny story, man. I call this the victory fan for a reason. Mike, you want to know where I got the inspiration from when I seen this?
Yeah.
I was watching this. This is one of my favorite kung fu movies called Raging Masters Tiger Crane. Is one of the goofiest shits you've ever seen. The voiceovers is terrible. The characters' names are bad. It's one of them Korean flicks. But they had this chick who would always fight with a fan, and every time you see her, she. But the thing about it is, you don't notice that she got like damn knives on the edge of it because it's all covered in feathers and shit, and she just fighting. And all she do is do this.
She's just slicing the shit out of people, and you don't know what the hell's going on.
Exactly. It's just that when she hit that flick of the fan, I was like, oh yeah, it's over. Until the dude, she tried to fight the hero at the end, and he damn near punched her uterus out her damn system. But I'm gonna leave that out.
Damn.
Yeah, hey, he gave her one punch, boy. I ain't know what the fuck happened, boy. She was limp. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy, boy." He must have punched something. He no, you know what? We just gonna go ahead and end the show, man. 'Cause I gotta finish watching that damn movie.
You about to say some shit? They gonna get damn feminist.
Yeah. He said, "What's the name of the movie?" It's called Raging Masters Tiger Crane. It's actually on YouTube under the Wu-Tang Collection channel, or if you have Tubi, and they getting free advertising out of this, but it's all good
all the time.
Or if you got the Tubi app, it's on there for free.
Mm-hmm.
If you can stand bad voice acting and terrible
it's kung fu. Everybody, kung fu is just so hilarious. All them old, unless you like a Bruce Lee fan, like all the old kung fu movies, they pretty much.
I done seen so many kung fu movies in my life. I can tell which one is either Chinese or Korean or Japanese. I can tell the difference between a Korean flick and a Chinese flick. I done seen so many movies because the bad thing about it is they all the movies use the same sets.
Yeah, you watch a lot of them flicks. I can tell because you know the difference.
I'm like, bro, look, cause I'm a Shaw Brothers fan. Like anything Shaw Brothers, I will watch it to death. Shaw Brothers, like I said, anything with the 5 Venoms. You got the Iron Triangle. You got Gordon Liu, Lo Lei. And then you got the Korean guys over here. Like I said, Jackie Chan. Like I said, him and John Liu and Wong Tao and Dragon Lee. Like I said, I watch all them. But the thing about it is they all have the same sets. For some reason, all the Korean Kung Fu movies center around this one particular temple. I don't know what it is, but all their movies is in this one temple. The shit is cheap.
They cheap as hell. They ain't no damn shit. No wondering why shit. They cheap as hell.
But The Secret Rivals, that movie was one of the characters, one of the inspirations of the first PlayStation Network name I had, and that was the Silver Fox. But we're going to end it on that note. 36 chambers, yes, sir. 36 chambers. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. See now y'all got me going through my damn list because now I need to see what I'm going to watch while I go to sleep. God damn it. And while we doing that, let's go ahead and put the outro music. Let's go ahead and wind it down. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in as I go through my list. And I figure I will be watching. What the hell is all this other shit? I never say, okay, whatever. Make sure you go ahead and continue to support Mad Mike Sports as well as 6-Man K-Styles. As tomorrow we will be coming with the 6-Man Convo. So, oh yeah, D Coleman, everybody, man. You put a kung fu movie in and a blunt. Oh yeah, it's the funniest thing in the world. I be noticing all the wire work in all the movies if I'm like blaze like that.
Man, get the fuck up off. Wire work. We go from We go with fans with fellas on it. Like, what the hell, bro?
I see the whole bunch of failures, bro. I see the whole bunch of failures, bro. Like, dude, I've just seen movies where they done replayed the same scene 3 times in a row and shit. I'm like, boy, y'all cheat. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home. Oh yeah, let me say one more thing. There's another kung fu movie I like. The way that it starts off is the funniest thing in the world.
Oh my!
Have you seen a kung fu movie where the very first scene some random person just gets slapped for no reason? I like when the movie come on and he just turns this dude just say slap.
Yeah, we see that at Karate Kid. That was what slapping everything about it.
I gotta show you this shit, bro. I gotta show you this shit when we get off. Deuces, y'all.